What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Legendary Founding Titan. As you can see, we have been doing pretty well as of late with our videos. Well, not these ones, but these ones aren't public yet. But like, lordy, look at all those. So yeah, if you want to see more, content like this, all these like little funnies. I mean, they're pretty positively received. Uh, feel free to check out, these ones, the Skyrim, all these Skyrim walkthrough things that I have. They're all, part of that. There's probably more stuff that I have in there that I just haven't really publicly put in the shorts yet. But if you want to have more experience or more of that type of comedy or editing, that's what this Skyrim series is going to be. Um, because I am, of course, practicing a lot more with editing. It is taking me a little bit longer to actually publish said videos, but I am getting the hang of it a lot better than I used to back in, well, I was gonna say back in the old days, but more like a month ago. So, you know, I've been getting a lot better at editing and spending more time on it, and I've kind of had a lot more fun actually doing it, and instead of just mindlessly like posting video after video and seeing barely any results. And that's still kind of true to my main walkthrough series. But that's why I made this video, is because if you did enjoy all these shorts, you know uh definitely feel free to check these out, because all those shorts, all those little videos are in the main series, and there's probably, like I said, a lot more than just that waiting to be watched. So I just take the what I find is the best parts, but you still don't see like the build up and stuff like that. So if you want to check out more funny stuff, feel free to check this out. But I do want to make a small announcement. I never announced it to you guys, but I announced it to my TikTok. I actually did make a post here. I know I said way back then that I wouldn't ever post on TikTok again, but I changed my mind for my own personal reasons, and unfortunately though, I've been having a crap ton of difficulties with TikTok, and from my one friend's words, what he told me is, after they did the whole TikTok, ban thing, um it's not really worth posting anymore. And I can kind of see why he said that, because well, I know I've been off the platform for a long time, but even when I first started, uh, I've had a lot more, views than this. Um, so unfortunately, I'm actually just gonna have to not do TikTok. I was actually willing to give the platform another chance, but it seems that it's not really a thing that new content creators can really get into, unless it's something maybe very specific. I'm not really entirely sure. I'm not as familiar with the platform as he is, but he also has been getting a major hit in his videos apparently. So ever since the ban, actually I don't think he even has posted anymore since then. Uh, but yeah, I was willing to give it a chance, but it definitely fell off for at least building a new channel, I guess. But yeah, that's all I really had to say in this video. Just make sure to check out these videos. Make sure you're not missing out on any funny stuff there too, because that's where all these shorts are coming from. I'm not the biggest fan of shorts per se. Like I'm just making them because they of course do pretty well. Um, but I'm more into the, like, me personally, like, I'm saying this from a viewer's perspective. Me personally, as a viewer, when I'm watching other content creators, I do prefer just the longer content, but that's just me. But for me, I'm not gonna stop my shorts, and I'm not gonna stop my longer content. My shorts literally just come from the videos, though, so it takes me no effort really to, you know, put what I did in my main videos and put them into shorts. So that's the only reason I'm doing shorts to begin with. And it's been doing pretty gosh darn well. The most success the channel has actually ever had, not in like subscriber count or nothing, but in like viewer and watch time. Maybe not watch time. I think the highest watch time we've ever had was 100 hours or so, but we are getting there pretty fast. We're at 89 currently, but the highest view count has been breached. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I think the highest view count we've ever had on the channel was about 4 to 6K. And as you can see, Lord Almighty, we went past that. And you could tell that I went past my typical range as well. At least the summary of the past few days has went up tremendously. So I do have to thank you guys for the support. I know it's obviously not all my subscribers, but and I'm not sure if any viewers from the shorts will actually see this, but if in the case they do, thank you for the support. Um, Leaving all the likes. I mean, so many likes have been, you know, added to the videos. you know, uh, I'm not, and no, I'm not ashamed to show the dislikes. I mean, I'm not ashamed of it at all because uh, they used to be there back in the day. Why we take them out, I don't know, but I'm not ashamed to show how many people like, dislike, but you know, uh, that's how it is right now. This is what we've been doing on the channel. But yeah, if you want to see like I'm just gonna say it one more final time, but if you want to see more stuff like this, like these shorts, because it has been getting a very positive ratings, you know, make sure to check these out. Personally, my favorite short is this one, even though it is the most disliked. I think mainly the main reason why that is, well, for one, not many people have seen it, but two, I think the main reason why is because it does take a minute to get into the. Well, I say a minute, but it does take a few seconds to get to like the joke, I guess, and the joke is just you know, if you know, basically. But um, but it takes a minute to get there. Obviously, like you gotta watch the whole video for it to get the full effect of the funny. I feel. I think that's why it doesn't receive as well. But who knows? Um, but that one's my favorite. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I try to keep it short, but there was a few things I wanted to update you guys on because it has been a while since I've actually done an update that it actually meant anything. Like I've done a few updates, of course, but none of them really meant much. Like, and what I mean by update, I mean like this update. Most of the stuff I said in this video are probably irrelevant. Like to be honest, and which is funny because that update was probably the one where I said the other updates, being these ones, were also irrelevant. The thing is, it's like I've been changing how I want to do things because I don't really have a clear direction of what I want to do on here. Obviously, it does involve gaming, it does involve comedy, it does involve seriousness at times when it comes to making these videos. I say seriousness in the sense like I'm actually taking the gameplay seriously, not like just trolling people or whatever, like predecessor for instance. Um, but I don't actually like. I don't know if I want to do like walkthroughs. I don't know if I think I am getting the hang of what I want to do, and I do. I have been enjoying the walkthroughs more. It's just it it is just a lot easier, especially with Skyrim, to just have walkthrough videos. Because I can just play the game at my own pace. I don't gotta hop the game to game to game. So Skyrim is gonna be sticking around for a little bit until I inevitably complete the full series, I believe. And so far, because I want to, I'm using Skyrim as a way for me to edit stuff too, to get better at editing. because Skyrim is a game where there's always something happening. There's always dialogue being played. There's always questing. There's always traveling. There's always fighting. Always progression. There's always mining. There's always something happening. And that is why I'm sticking with Skyrim for now, because it is just a game that you can just have a lot of fun on, and you don't have to go through like the one game I thought of doing was Path of Titans, but Path of Titans is, of course, if you don't know, a dinosaur game, which would be fun and all, but it does take a while to actually, progress. It takes a while to, actually get any footage that would be interesting, and that's not something I really want to do as a smaller creator, having to take so much more time to, make a full video sort of deal. It's just I can't really afford the time because I'm still, of course, especially now that I'm working a full time job as well. It is a lot harder to actually find that time to actually edit to that extreme sort of deal. So that's why I'm sticking with Skyrim for now. I want to get better with editing, and I have been getting better with editing. I want to just keep trying my best to, in each video, each part of the Skyrim series is going to progressively get more funny, in my opinion, funny, or just more stuff added in each part. Um, because part one, I basically just add one more extra thing to each part, sort of deal. Like I forget how many things I did with the first part, but I know it's nowhere even close to how many things I edited in part six. Part six is definitely the highest, what do you want to call it, edited video that I have of the Skyrim series so far. So make sure to check all that out. It's gonna get progressively more crazy. I'm gonna be changing the name of this soon. Um, because I'll kind of explain that when we get there, but you'll just have to stick with me on that. So that's it for now. I don't want to make this too excessively long. I know I try to keep them relatively short, but typically there's just so much to talk about because it has been a couple months since I've actually done an update. So here it is. Here's the update. And thank you guys for the support again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, you guys can check out these full series, these full videos. I mean, I think they're, I'm not gonna say they're like top notch good stuff, but as a smaller streamer and a smaller content creator and someone that's just now really getting excessive with, not, I mean, excessive in a good way, with actual more video editing. I'm getting more into that department. I'm unraveling that a lot more now. Um, that is what makes these videos a lot more interesting than other series I've done on the channel for sure. And it's gonna progressively get better. So stick with me, and we'll just keep on seeing how well we can get these videos out there and see how much we can grow from them. We are still, of course, revamping the channel at 1,000 videos. Um, I will also probably post an update when that happens, but that's still probably gonna be another month from now. So maybe not that long, but it's probably gonna be at least 2 to 3 weeks from now. I have to say. Anyway, guys, that's it for now, for real this time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.